Lesson 20, we're going to continue with writing expressions, but today we're going to work on writing expressions with multiplication and division. Yesterday we're doing adding and subtraction, so today we're going to do the multiplication and division. So let's look at this first question, example 1. It says to complete the table, and they're showing you we go from a 1 to a 3. Now, they told us we're doing multiplication and division up here at the top, so we know we're going to multiply or divide. We're going from a 1 to a 3, so we're going to multiply by 3. We're going to do that all the way down. 2 times 3 is 6, 3 times 3 is 9, 4 times 3 is 12, and then we have a b times 3. We don't actually get to know the answer, so that means that the answer is b times 3 or 3b. Now, what if the market had 25 bags of apples? That means that I'm going to use, they want to know how many apples. So I'm going to go over here to my apple side. I'm going to go down here, and it says this is my expression. So my expression is bags times 3. There are 25 bags. I plug in 25, multiply by 3, and that's 75 apples in all. So let's go down to this next one. This next one says if a truck arrived that had some number, so there were A apples, so that means there are A apples. We're going to put that on the table up here. So in the apple column, apples. And then they want to know how many bags would they be. So that means I'm going from this side over to that side. So if I go over here and I say, okay, I'm going from 3 to 1. What do I have to do to 3 to get a 1? And that's divide by 3. I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going from a 6 to a 2. So that's dividing by 3. And you're going to divide by 3 for this side. So that means that to go from this side to that side, I need to take what my A is and divide by 3. So if we know the number of apples, we then need to take how many apples we have and divide them by 3. Just like 3 divided by 3, 6 divided by 3 is 2, 9 divided by 3 is 3, 12 divided by 3 is 4. So our expression would be our number of apples divided by 3 gives us our number of bags. So then for this one, there were 600 apples. Our expression is A divided by 3. There are 600 apples divided by 3 gives us 200 bags. How is part D different from part B? Part D, we divided. Part B, we multiplied. Now, for part B, we went from left to right. So we went from bags to apples. But when we divided, we went right to left on our table. We went from apples to bags. So multiplication and division are opposite of each other. So if we had to multiply to go to the right, then we have to divide to go to the left. So keep this in mind as we keep going. Exercise 1. They talk about the number of containers returned and the refund in dollars. In New York State, there's a 5-cent deposit on all carbonated beverage cans and bottles. When you return the empty can or bottle, you get 5 cents back. Complete the table. So if 1 was returned, you get 5 cents. If 2 are returned, you get 10 cents. 3 are returned, you get 15 cents. If 4 are returned, that's 20 cents. Now, look at the difference. We went from 1, 2, 3, 4, now it's 10. So we get 5 cents for every 1. So this is going to be 50 cents. Then we have 50 cans, which is going to be 250 cents, which is also $2.50. And then if we did 100, you're going to have 500 cents, which is also equal to $5. And so what's happening here? We went from a 1 to 5 cents, 2 to 10 cents, 3 to 15 cents. We're multiplying all of these by 5 cents or 0.05, 5 hundredths. So 2 times 0.05 times, you could work it both ways. You could say it's times 5. Just remembering that we are multiplying by 5 cents, not by a whole number 5. Because 5 cents is the same as 0.05 or 5 hundredths. So just remember that. We're multiplying by 5 cents. So let C represent the number of cans. And so I look at these and I multiplied each of these by 5 cents. And so we multiply by 5 cents. And that's how you get the dollars. Now, because they're asking us to put it in dollars, I made a mistake. Shouldn't have put the cents there. Everything needs to be in dollars like that, which means everything should be a decimal. So this needs to be 0.05 or 5 hundredths of a dollar. This should be 10 hundredths of a dollar. This one would be 15 hundredths. Then we have 20 hundredths of a dollar. We have 50 cents or 50 hundredths of a dollar. Then you have $2.50, $5, and then we're multiplying by 5 cents. So if C represents the number of cans, what's our expression that shows the money they get back? Your number of cans times 5 cents will tell you how much you get back. So use the expression to find how much money Brett would receive if he returned 222 cans. So what you do is you take the number they give you, C equals 222. So you have your expression, cans times 5 cents. We replace cans with 222, multiply by 5 cents, and 222 times 5 cents is $11.10. So Brett would receive $11.10. Our next question. If Gavin earned $4.50 for cans, how many cans does he need to collect? Or how many cans did he return? So we went from cans to dollars. So we came up with this expression because to go from this side to this side, we multiplied by 5 cents. Now we're going the opposite way. We're saying, all right, if I know how much my refund was, so if I know how much my money is, what do I do to this to find that number? So go to our easy ones. We have 5 cents and 1. What do we divide by? We divided by 5 cents. Over here we had a 10. To go from 10 to 2, we divide by 5 cents. To go from 15 cents to 3, we divided by 5 cents. So what we're doing with our money is we're taking how much money we earn and we're dividing by 5 cents. So the money we earned divided by 5 cents. So my expression is the money I earned divided by 5 cents. And that means I take the $4.50 divided by 5 cents. We do our division of decimals. So $4.50 divided by 5 cents. I have to move this twice, so I move that twice. My decimal will go right here. So this is a 5. 45 divided by 5 is 9. Subtract 45, you get a 0. Bring down your 0. 0 divided by 5 is 0. So your answer would be 90. So Gavin returned 90 cans. And how is part D different from part C? Part D, we divided to find the number of cans returned. And then part B, or part C, we multiplied to find how much refund they got. All right, I'm going to have you go ahead and solve number 2 on your own. Let me check it. We're not going to do number 3. It is a challenge problem. Actually, I'll do number 2 with you, and then you can do 4 and 5. So 4 and 5 is this last page over here. So let's look at this table. The fare for a subway or local bus ride is $2.50. So every ride is $2.50. So for 1 ride, $2.50. For 2 rides, it will be $5. For 3 rides, it will be $7.50. 4 rides, it's going to be $10. 5 rides, it'll be $12.50. Now, look at how your numbers have changed. We went from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to a 10. So it's $2.50 times 10 would be $25. Now we're going from 10 to 30. Now, you could take 10 times $2.50, or you can use this is a ratio table. So my 5 was $12.50. To go from 5 to 10 is times 2, so I take $12.50 times 2. I get $25. Now I'm going from 10 to 30, so that's 10 times 3 is 30. I can take 25 times 3, and that's going to give me 75. Now I have to look at what am I doing to go from the left to the right. And for every ride, I'm multiplying by $2.50. That means I'm going to take this times $2.50 to get my answer. So that's my number of rides times $2.50, which is 250 R. Now, if we let R represent the number of rides, what's the expression that shows the cost? We have our rides times $2.50. Use the expression to find out how much money 60 rides would cost. Well, my expression is rides times $2.50. So that means I take 60 times $2.50. So 60 times $2.50 is 150. So it would cost $150. Now, we're going to go down here. It's going to do the opposite. If the commuter spends $175 on the subway or bus rides, how many trips did the commuter take? So now we're going the opposite way. They're saying, all right, if I know how much money it costs, how do I get over here? So I'm going to put an M for money. If I know this answer and I want to find out that one, what do I do? Well, I multiplied by 250 to get this answer. So we're doing the opposite, which means we're going to divide. So you're taking my money divided by $2.50, and you'll figure out how many rides they took. So I'm going to take money divided by $2.50. So that's going to be $175 divided by $2.50. So 175 divided by $2.50, that will be 70 rides. And how is part D different from part C? Well, for part D, we found the number of rides. So we divided the money by $2.50, the cost of each ride. But for part C, we found the cost, part C, we had to find the cost. So we took the number of rides, which we called R, and multiplied by $2.50. So if you notice, we used the same number in both, but one we multiplied, one we divided. It's going to be the same for the problems that you solve yourself. So again, I want you to solve 4 and 5. Let me check them, and then I can move you on to your problem set, and you'll be able to do your problem set with a partner.